Today, for the first time, I decided I was going to use a local British-run barber shop instead of a Turkish barber. I mean, I've used a mixture of places randomly over the last few years, including Turkish barbers many times. And it seems that the Turkish barber shops, or rather, I think a lot of them are Kurdish, are now almost dominating the market now in the high street, aren't they? And this has just happened in the last 10, 15 years maximum. A big, very sudden change. Is this normal? I mean, this is England, this is Britain. Is it normal that any foreign-run barbershop should be dominating? It certainly seems that the Turkish barbers are almost dominating now, or at least have half of the high street businesses. And lovely guys. I've had my hair done by them many times. Really, really good experience. Lovely human beings. I mean, I shouldn't even need to say that. They're just human beings. They're just normal people, barbers, But why have they come to dominate now? Why are there so many of them? How has this happened so fast? And is this normal or right? After all, this is Britain, this is England. So surely the dominant barbershop should be Caucasian, British or English run. Surely that would be normal. Wouldn't that be normal in any country? So I thought, well, I've used them many times. As I said, they've always been lovely, had nice conversations, normally very professional as well. But today I decided I was going to use a local British run, English run barbershop to have my hair done. Well, in fact, it was a Welsh lady who did my hair, but obviously that's Welsh, Irish, Scottish, so it's all British, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, I sometimes get called xenophobic and racist on some of my videos, and I just want to clarify, not that it's necessarily worth clarifying, because some people are going to keep saying that no matter how you explain it or how you respond. This has nothing to do with dislike or of any race or nationality. This is to do with the fact that, things are just, this country, the demographics of this country are changing so fast and so vastly. A lot of people don't even recognize their town or city centres anymore. And it's, people don't know what country they're in now. This is England, this is Britain. So surely the predominant culture, the predominant feeling should be English, British, shouldn't it? I mean, that's just normal. I mean, every country, every country in the world has patriotism, doesn't it? And wants to preserve its identity and its culture. But what is happening to our identity? This is really, really, really urgent now. If we don't do something soon about the vast and chaotic swathes of people endlessly just coming into this country and changing everything, changing the vibe and our high streets, our town centres, city centres. If we don't do something urgently, really, really soon, in fact now, many people think it's going to be down to people power to change this, really, because a lot of people have lost hope in politicians or any party, including Reform, to really do anything to put a limit or put the brakes on this and to preserve the identity and culture of this country. It's just unprecedented what's happened. And I mean, I've heard all sorts about the Turkish barbershops. I don't know the truth. As I said, they are lovely people, and there's nothing against them or where they've come from. It's just, why so many? Why so quick? Why such a change in the high street? And you go into some city centres and it doesn't feel British or English at all. So yeah, I mean, obviously they've got the right to earn a living and be happy and they've got the right to a decent living, just the same as we have, and they work for their living, and they're just people. But this is Britain, and we really need to get refined and re-establish our nationhood. We're losing our nationhood, not just our identity, but that's the word I use is nationhood. Surely I should be supporting as much, most of the time, or all of the time, British born, English local people running barbershops. So I've decided today that I won't, even though it's convenient often, and it's easier to find a Turkish one often than a British barbershop. Or maybe I'm talking through my hat there. But often, well, sometimes it seems easier to find and more convenient to go in a Turkish one. But today I decided I'm not going to do that anymore. So if I do use them, it'll be just occasionally. And I'm going to use local British, English, Welsh, Scottish, UK run barbershops and hairdressers. What do you think? I mean, I think, we go to different countries, different parts of the world, different regions to experience different identities, different cultures, different languages. And that's why you travel, that's why you go to different countries. But you don't want just a melting pot of everything all mixed together in one country, so people don't know where they are anymore. And the people that are already, the natives that are here, people that have been born here, people that have been here, their families have been here, their ancestry goes back centuries, or they don't feel like they're in their own country anymore. That's not normal, is it? I mean, the Turkish people wouldn't want that. What country does want that? And why shouldn't we defend our identity and want to preserve our identity? What's wrong with having a healthy amount of nationalism or patriotism, and wanting to preserve our identity? If you want to discover other things, you go to other places. That's the diversity is travel, going to different countries, experiencing different things. But this country is becoming such a mishmash now. We've got this uncontrolled, vast swathes of people constantly coming in. It's not normal, and I think we're just about at boiling point and breaking point now, and many people from all walks of life are very concerned that if we don't act now and do drastic things, this country is going to be unrecognisable in 5 to 10 years' time. So, what do you think about Turkish barbers? And I mean, I've heard stuff about criminality. I don't know if it's true, or how true it is, or how many shops are involved. I don't know. Excuse me. I've always found Turkish barbers to be lovely people, very professional, very kind. I don't know what the truth is, and the crime aspect, however true it is not the reason why I've decided to stop using them. It's just because I want to support my own local people and their businesses. I want to support British people's businesses. This is Britain, and I'm in Britain. I do get called racist and xenophobic. I don't think there's much I can say to change that. Some people will keep saying that. I don't know whether maybe some of those people don't understand, or they don't want to understand. I don't know. But certainly, the left and the right, as we often label it, far left and far right, again, very often misleading labels. Often they're very tribal now, aren't they? And, it's one tribe against the other, and there's no attempt to understand each other, or to have healthy debate. That's the way it seems to be going. So, today we're talking about Turkish barbers versus British-run barbershops.